You Let me show you guys how to one, win break battles, two, move up in ranking in break battles, and three, how I personally win break battles. I'm in third seat, as you can see. Let's go back again real quick. As you can see, I'm in a relegation zone, which means I'm going to get demoted to fourth seed. If the rankings were to reset today, I would get demoted to fourth seed. However, that's not the case. So, moving on, go to prepare battle. Now, what I like to do is I like to match my character, my leader, with the opponent I'm facing to the opposite attribute. So, green versus blue, red versus green, and blue versus red. Them are the main colors I run. However, another thing that I do is I match killer and killer advantage and attribute advantage if I can. And if I can't, I try to use characters that can dish out high amounts of damage with either a attribute advantage or a killer advantage. Like, for example, this losing guy, you click on his, some people, you click on a page, you can see their characters. This is his characters, or her characters. You see the Yukio looking pretty strong. Got the Red Suit, again, looking pretty strong. And then you got Shukishima, looking pretty good. Thing is, though, some people in the higher leagues, like third seed and above, they know how to hide these characters, so you won't always be able to see other people's teams. So what you want to do, and I suggest doing this really, like real early in the week, like on Sunday, Monday, whenever the battles reset, just fight people and try to figure out how their team's lined up. Because you can use attribute, this right here, you can use attribute to target them. However, I'm focused on strong attacks. And what I've done is I fought most of these people and I figured out how their characters are lined up. And I think I just messed up on this one. However, there should be a Red Suit at the bottom and Shukishima at the top. And then the green in the middle. I messed up on this one though. I should have switched teams. As you can see, I was right. Let's see what happens. So we won that. It could have been a lot easier if I would have switched my teams. Now, the thing is, that person, I could have beat them. I already fought these guys down here. I really couldn't beat them. I'm pretty sure I could figure out a way. However, what I do is I refresh the list until I find the same person again, or another person that I've already beaten. Like, see, I found him again, and now I'm gonna switch to this team because at the bottom, Red Suit is at the bottom, and I got Kenpachi. He's a captain killer, and Red Suit is the captain, so he's gonna have the killer advantage and attribute advantage. Yushiro is an Iran card killer. However, and blue, however, Tsukishima is the captain killer. My thing is, Tsukishima is melee, so he has to reach Jushiro in order for him to actually do like real damage. And Jushiro has 2 long range strong attacks, so he can keep him at a distance, and he has frenzy, so he can pretty much kill Tsukishima without having to get close to him if he does his 2 strong attacks. So you just watch, let's see. See, he's trying to get close. Yeah. You see how easy that was? Granted, I do got powerful characters. However, it's just ways you can line up your characters. For me, this works out great because I just refresh, find the same person, match my characters up to beat them, and I just win like that. Like, watch when I find them again. And another thing too, you can keep refreshing until they have the 2 times multiplier pop up. Like this Mr. Blade guy, I beat him before. I know how his character's lined up. So you should have Horamaru up top and Isane at the bottom. And as you can see, I'm not using attribute advantage, strategy, so I won't have to worry about not prioritizing strong attacks. I keep my priority towards strong attacks, and I get the attribute advantage or killer advantage. So watch this. See that? Simple. Like if you take this strategy into consideration, you can win a lot of battles. I normally win a lot of battles. I only really struggle when I run into people who run Fullbring. Like Fullbring is a hard person to beat, especially considering his third strong attack is so overpowered. Like if it wasn't for that third strong attack, he can be beat by a lot of characters. It's the fact that his third strong attack. See, look, let me switch teams again. Switch back to this team. His third strong attack hits the whole screen, especially if he's in the middle and your characters take a few steps forward, like the two outside ones, he can pretty much kill them. And it sucks because then it's 3-on-1. And it's like, man, that's hard to deal with. Like, watch, you can see my Fullbring get close enough, he'll pretty much kill their whole team. Here it comes. Oh, nope, wait, I'm about to take an L. See, Kenpachi died to Retsu. That Retsu, this person got strong, man. Oh, one more second, I could have got my special off. However, yeah, that Retsu, man. I don't know what it is. Like maybe because she level 200. However, like you see, like I already won 3 out of 4 battles against that person. Like that's rare that that Retsu can beat Kenpachi. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna switch it up because, like I said, that I'm not gonna say it shouldn't be happening. It's just I got attribute and killer advantage, so it should be in my favor for the most part. I'm gonna switch it up though. I'm gonna use Uryu. I'll show you guys my Uryu. It's gonna be the last battle I'm gonna do, and then you can see 16%, 20%, 30%. Total of 90% extra attack. 90, I think it's 90% that I got. Yeah. So thing is though, I'm still in relegation going. Don't worry, I'm gonna be out of there. I'm gonna just 2 times these other people. Yeah, that Retsu, man, I don't understand why she could kill my Kenpachi like that. Like my Kenpachi got a lot of health. Let's just check her out again. Like, granted, she is level 200, and her SP is pretty high. It's over 1,000. So I don't know, man. She do got that team heal too. I'll be forgetting about that. Actually, this person has 2 healers. I never thought about that. So let's just refresh till we get that 2 times, or find Mr. Blade because I can beat them too. All right, here we go again. Let's see if we can beat him again. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do the rest of the 5 tickets so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about as far as like having these killer attribute advantages, refreshing the list. And you gotta have good accessories too. And 3rd tier and above, that's just mandatory at that point. You can expect to win with shit accessories. Okay. See? Uryu did the trick. Retsu couldn't even do nothing. So granted, having Fullbring in the middle helps a lot too. So that was easy wins. Refresh. I'm glad I figured this out, man, because look, I could fight this guy. Odds are though, he might actually kill Fullbring. So I'm not gonna even risk it. Because one time I fought somebody that was like attack score like 200 and something, and they still beat me. I'm like, what the fuck? It was because of Fullbring though. Like that 3rd strong attack, man, he pretty much killed my whole team. And it's like, it's like, man, god damn, K-Lab, y'all guys really wanted him to be an OP character, which is fine. Like he should be. He's the main character of the series. It's just, man, I don't think they should have gave him Frenzy. Like they need to chill with some of these skills. Like if they're gonna make a character OP, make him OP. Just make him be able to be beat. Like Kenpachi, it's hard as fuck to beat full bring Kenpachi. Well, he got full DR. Now they got triple chappies. He was bad enough when he had double chappies. They got triple chappies now. Got an extra battle. Yay. Triple chappy Kenpachi, full DR. With the great rerolls. Ain't no way you gonna beat that dude unless you get like 2 to 3 specials, dog. And that's if you got characters that have their spiritual pressure intact. You know, because some people, they run full DR, full bring with SP. So he still got his special power. He just don't got extra strong attack damage. So characters like him or Bargon that got dodge with high stats, it's like he hard to tell to beat. Everybody know weakening is pretty much cancer. Or freeze characters, man. That debilitator with the freeze, man. Woo, man. Just spam specials all the whole match and then beat you. Like, yeah, this works out really good for me, and it should work out really good for anyone else trying to do this. Because, like I said, if you play people and figure out how their characters line up, and if you can refresh the list and find them again, just make sure you try to memorize how their characters are set up, and then set up your characters the same way. Like, look how mine is set up. Like, I figured out this guy's pattern without having to change my strategy. So you got the killer advantage, attribute advantage, and then I got one killer advantage. Another win. I should be out of the relegation zone by now. Should be safe. And if I can manage to keep winning throughout the week, see, safe now. If I can manage to keep winning throughout the week, I could possibly end up in the promotion zone, which I doubt. It's already Wednesday. Normally, I have to win from Tuesday onward, like no more losses with double scores and extra battles, because getting into the Lieutenant League is very hard, especially during the week of Extreme Co-op. The week of Extreme Co-op, like the week right before it. Like, granted, I'm in there now. It's just if the Extreme Co-op came out next week, odds are I probably wouldn't make it, because people grind extra hard to get into Lieutenant League. Granted, I'll tell you guys right now, if you go be in Lieutenant League, prepare to spend orbs. Just a couple weeks ago, excuse me, I was in there and I won 64 matches in a row. My score was almost 50,000 and I still got demoted. It was like, what the fuck? Like, if you can't manage to spend orbs just to stay ranked, don't even try it, man. Don't even risk it. It's not worth it. Like, what I plan to do from now on is to try to get into Lieutenant League and then just fight whoever, you know, just to clear my daily orders and then weekly orders and then call it good. Like, look at this easy win right here. I take that. Normally I wouldn't, because it's not 2 times. However, I take the easy win, you know. Take your wins, because at the end of the day, every 1,000 wins, you get 100 spirit orbs. And I think I just did that this video. So yeah, that's about it. It's my last battle. Well, I could do got an extra spirit orb. I use that and I call it video. Like, hopefully, I got extra battle. Hopefully you guys learn something. This really helps a lot for people who struggle to win Brave Battle, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't know that you can refresh the list until you find the same opponent. That's very handy. Some people will hide their teams. However, if you run into multiple pages after refreshing of people who hide their team, just fight them. See how their characters lined up, and if you got the right characters or good accessories, you might just be able to beat them on a consistent basis. Like these 2 people that I'm fighting now, as you can see, I can beat them pretty much 4 out of 5 times. So it's all about, you know, how you want to play. I figured out this works best for me, because I don't run chappies. I mainly focus on spiritual pressure based characters. So for me, I like to run an attack strategy. And then on top of that, I want to have the killer and attribute advantage. Most of the time, I only get the attribute advantage. However, killer advantage works too. Or in Joshua versus Tsukishima's case at the top, he just can beat him. If he not super close to him, he can beat him with his strong attacks. See, Joshua got the second strong attack. That's a big flaw that makes him get close, and it puts him in danger of being beaten. Like it's dumb. However, that's how they figured to nerf him. They try to nerf all the characters in the game to some degree. However, some of them it just doesn't work. Like you can't really nerf them. Like Broken, you can't really nerf Broken. Like he got Poison Flurry, so even if you run him with a strong attack damage build, his strong attacks won't get interrupted. And then if you try to beat him with ranged characters, he does this stupid backward dash that dodges ranged attacks. So it's like that doesn't work. So he don't really have a real weakness. His main weakness, if you ask me, is fighting another person that has DR, or fighting someone that can weaken him like Riruka or Baragon. Like other than that, the guy pretty much is so hard to beat. Hopefully when Tensa comes out, you can beat him with double Fullbring and Tensa. With that third strong attack, they should be able to weaken him severely with full DR. If he got full DR triple trap, he does. Those two strong attacks should still do a massive amount of damage. If he doesn't have that, they'll probably one shot him. Cause Fullbring, man, that third strong attack is just stupid powerful, dude. He pretty much killed their whole team. So if you guys could get him in this second anniversary step up summons, please run him with SP builds. Very worth it. So let's show you guys my rank. See, I'm safe. I'm pretty much in the middle. I'm doing good. And let's see if I got that 1,000 marker for Brave Battle wins. Boom, 5,000 Brave Battle wins. See? So, alright guys, hope you guys learned something. I know this video is long, so I mean, hey, if you're gonna watch it, cool. If not, cool, no big deal. There'll be more in the future. I try to work on making them shorter, so that's it. Peace.